Hey guys, what's up? Sam from Mars Airsoft here to, I guess, end another video. No, I haven't put out a video in a while, but I'm really busy with school and stuff, so, haven't gotten around to it. But anyway, I'm here to review my brand new sniper rifle that I bought. Now, I recently went down to LA and I decided to go by E-Bike, the E-Bike Superstore. So I was down there anyway and I had some time to kill. And I went to go check it out. And I went to go check out snipers because I was in the market for one. And I got to try this one. Now this isn't the exact same one that they have in the store, but it's the same model. Now, one of the things that I immediately noticed when I tried this was how big the grip was. Most sniper rifles don't have that big of a grip, and I have huge hands, so this helped me a lot because it's just super comfortable when I'm shouldering it, and I'm not touching my other fingers aside from this. Now, you're probably wondering about what it shoots. Now, it shoots about between my chronograph and the one at Yuka's Airsoft, which is what the other place I chronoed at. I think they chronoed with .20 gram BBs, and I chronoed it with .20 gram BBs. It shoots from anywhere from, I think, 510 feet per second to 490 feet per second. That's with .20s. With .25s, it shoots around, I think, 460 to 470 to 480, probably. I can't remember exactly. I did this a while ago. And with .43s, which is what I use in this gun, it shoots about 380 to 390, which I'm actually really happy about because it means I can use it at most fields that allow the .43s. Now, one thing I don't like, which is what I've been having trouble with people who do like heavy BBs, is the color. I don't know if you guys can, this makes it out on the actual screen, but these BBs, if I can get one out, a couple. These are pretty darn close to black. They're pretty gray. Yeah, let me shine the light up here a little bit. These are pretty gray. So, the only problem with that is, they're kind of hard to make out in the scope and to see very well, so that you can, at least set up your scope. So, of course, me being me, I never set up my scope, so I just went out and used it. And I had my scope that I used for my DMR to use, so, as you've probably seen in other videos, this is the scope that I use. I think it's a 3.5 to 10 times zoom. I had to make some modifications to get it to work with my scope, the scope mounts at least, because, or the rail. I had to take off the middle little piece, the connector piece, and I had to actually saw a whole new piece in there with my drill, because I didn't want to go out and buy another one. So, as you can see, put this out, there's a whole new rail in there, or kind of piece. So I drilled it there, It's not the nicest job, but I don't really care about that. All I care about is functionality. And honestly, from the side, if you just glance at it, you can barely see it. But enough about the scope, I guess. It's a very nice scope, though. It illuminates, you can do all the directions and stuff, and it makes out objects pretty well. Now, the sniper rifle is about, let's say, 3.5 feet long, plus or minus the suppressor that I have on it currently. The suppressor, of course, detaches. It does not come with it. It does not come with the gun. I've bought this. I had it on some of my other guns for a while. So I use it here and there. If I can get this off. What I actually really do like about this gun is it came with threads. It's a whole actual separate piece that came with it. The other piece that came with it, or that was originally on it, was glued on, so you just crack it off, just comes off, and a piece is sitting there, which you can easily take out, aside from a little nub that they actually, it looks like they just drilled into it, so it's useless basically, even if you leave it on, because there's a piece of metal sticking through. That's stupid. So I immediately took that off and put this on. So that's another point for the gun right there, because it comes with its own. You don't have to like break off orange piece and hope that the threads don't get damaged. These comes with its own separate threads. It screws in very nicely and it sits very nicely. So I immediately put my suppressor on. Now the inner barrel goes to about here. I'm looking to extend it to about here, but that's a later project for a later date. So this is basically what you get when you order the gun. Everything except for the suppressor here. You even get this actually pretty decent bipod. It screws on right here to the actual and clips itself on to a sling mount point, which is pretty cool. I've actually never seen that before, surprisingly. It can rock back and forth. It has its own springs right here that look like they're kind of made out of pot metal, so I'm guessing sometime in the future they are going to break. It's whatever. You know, I wasn't really expecting a whole lot out of these. You can tighten that down with this screw back here, but I've left it kind of loose just so it can go around, so if I put it on something I can slightly move the gun. These of course spring out and extend to about here, so you get some room. I don't like it leaving these springs compacted that much, so. Now this little ghetto design is just something that I threw together so I could put my sling on it. This is a Magpul sling. It can go from a 2-point sling to a 1-point sling, which I really actually like. It is also extendable very easily, right there, and then extend it back pretty easily. You can do it with one hand, but there you go. Slide it back in. Assuming that's not going to be on your gun. So you would have it over and around like that. On this, I have it attached to the rear sling mount point and the sling mount point that I made out of paracord. It sits actually pretty comfortably on you. I can't really complain at all. For the kind of spring that's in here, I'm actually surprised at how easy it is to pull back. It just, I mean, it's 2 fingers right there, and I just pull it back, cycle it in, and it fires. It terrifies people. So that's fun. There's a safety on it back here. It is functional and works. It's actually pretty crisp, so I really actually enjoy that. This bolt, of course, as you probably saw in the video, has to be all the way down. So in order to fire, or else the trigger won't pull. That pulls all the way. Now, I don't know why they did this. Perhaps to mimic the actual gun. But this trap door right here falls open. I don't like it. But all in all, the gun is very, very nice. So I guess I'll have to deal with it. That, and there you have access to a spring or access to a screw that helps you take this gun apart. And just slaps right back in. Opens with a little thing right here, which is another feature that I don't like, because I have thick gloves, so I automatically just kind of depress it without knowing, and it just falls open. But clicks right back in, so I can't really complain. The actual mag itself is this. I think it's like a 28 to 30 round mag. Clicks right in. There you go. You push it, and it should fall right out like that. So pretty easy to use. The buttstock is adjustable. It will go out. The more you have it out, though, actually, I've heard in a lot of reviews that it wiggles a lot. I'm going to extend it here all the way, more or less. Oops. So for a couple of those more longer people, this doesn't really wiggle that much. I mean, there's a little bit of wiggle in it. I don't know if you can hear that. But nothing really noticeable. And I think if you, that's the locking ring so that it can't go anywhere else, I think. I don't know, whatever. I don't really use it anyway. So, goes out about that far, comes back, and of course I'm going the freaking wrong way. Of course, you can see it does take a while to get it in, so you just finger it a little bit. But I mean, all in all, I really like this gun. For its price tag of $179, I haven't seen a better gun that you can buy that is reliable. It functions. It is very, very, very consistent in its shooting. I think it has a 6.02 inner barrel installed. I don't remember, but it's really good, and you can go and play with it right out of the box. Which I was looking for a sniper rifle to upgrade myself, and this sniper rifle is money right here. It's a cheap sniper rifle for the person who doesn't have a whole lot of money, but it's a little heavy. I'll give it that. You are gonna get tired from holding it the entire day, which is why you saw in the little footage that I did have all the when I was bracing it on a boat and holding it back here and just cycling it. Oh, you saw it fell open. Fucking annoying. See, it's just like little bit, and racking it.
Ooh. Out. I'm not fucking firing anything. Oh, I'm so bad.
honestly really like this gun, and I would recommend it to anybody who's, I guess, just starting to get into sniping and doesn't want to buy a Tokyo VSR-10 for, I don't know, how much is it, like 200, 300 bucks or whatever? Nah, it's like 300 bucks or more, probably. And then buy another $200 worth of upgrade parts. But yeah, this is the Echo One M28, and this gets my seal of approval, definitely, because it's a great gun right out of the box that you can buy. It will outrange 9 out of 10 AEGs that you can buy for the exact same amount of money. Basic AEGs. This doesn't have any upgraded parts. I know you'll be like, oh, well, you can buy a Crytek for another, this much, and it might go up. And I think this thing can reach out and touch people. It can fire definitely farther than my, what's it called? My DMR, which can fire freaking far as shit. So I'm very happy with it. I, of course, would put some Loctite in all of these screws to keep them from wobbling around. I noticed that I did have to tighten them after a long day of playing, but all in all, it's a very solid gun. They have, I guess, upped their game on the paint quality, because I've had this for basically the entire day resting on something, and it hasn't really scratched up a whole lot, so I guess I don't need to paint it that often. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a scope cam and be able to put up better videos, because right now, just from going over with the GoPro, I don't see half the people I shoot. The footage that I did present was the actual footage where you could actually see people, so I could just see the gun working. So I thought I'd put that in, but god damn, I was hitting people from 200, 300 feet away, like easily. I mean, not easily because this is my first day playing with it, but if I got the whole thing zeroed in, I would be a force to be reckoned with. Now, the only thing I don't really like, but it's a sniper rifle, it's not going to have a high cap mag, is this has the 20, 30 rounds in the clip. So what I carried around was I think it's like a 6mm Pro Shop thing that I got with an e-bike bundle, and it can have like 1,000 rounds in it, I think, and you just fill that up with these BBs. And there's also another feature. Solid metal, so this isn't going to break on you. You can throw this at the ground, it won't break. This will probably break beforehand. This is solid plastic. Very high density plastic, so I really like it. And this will just fit in a mag pouch, and you're good to go. You can grip it very easily. It has ridges. You don't have to buy this. Simple, what's it called? A simple speed loader will do, but I don't want to carry on multiple ones, and this one works. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll hopefully be able to put up more videos soon. I am getting a DMR and stuff worked on. So if you're in the Lodi area, you like going to CQB City, the Stockton area, or stuff like that, and you like going, check out TNT Airsoft. It's run by a good friend of mine, and he knows how to tech on your gun. He gives better prices than most places, or all the places I've actually been to, and he does good work on your guns. So, give him a look-see. He'll be able to order a gun for you if you need. He'll be able to order parts for you. So just walk in and say hi. So yeah, this is Sam from RS Airsoft signing out, and I will see you next time.